important and basics are everything about what we do we deem important. The basic horseshoeing deal starts with a basic trim. Everybody wants to complicate things sometimes, and we're not going to reinvent the wheel. The basic trim is centering the whole hoof capsule, which will be distorted on any horse, around the bony column, whether it's down from the leg or just within the foot itself. Balance is a bad term, a tough term because everybody's definition is a little bit different, but we still have to use some balance around the bony column. The trick, or the art of horseshoeing and stuff, is defining balance with what we do. So basic horseshoeing starts with what we call a balanced trim, and sorry to use the term, but it's true, and it goes from there. From that point on, once we get a good basic balanced trim, which we believe is centered around the bony column or the frog, which is our only true point within the foot that we have to basically rely on to guide us, we're going to take a shoe. We're going to make a shoe fit the perimeter of the foot. We're going to have that shoe, probably best describe it as accompany or accentuate our trim. And we've got to make our nail holes go in the white line. We've got to have the shoe probably in a 40-60 ratio is the best way to describe it from Duckett's dot that we like to do. 40% in front of Duckett's dot, 60% behind Duckett's dot. And we've got to have enough shoe length behind to support the limb, and that is if we've got the heels trimmed back and stuff, I believe at this point we don't need as much heel as we normally do. Front to hind can vary. We need enough shoe because the foot is going to migrate forward as it grows, so we need to accompany and make sure that the foot doesn't overgrow the shoe. And the foot, when it grows down, it's going to grow down because it's cone shaped, become larger as it comes down. So we want to accommodate for all that extra growth in between shoeing periods. Basic shoeing is the finish of the foot should be smooth and look nice. And when we get all done nailing the shoe on that went in the white line that accommodates the growth from one shoeing period to the next, we just need to stand back and make sure that we have a nice, aesthetically pleasing foot that looks like it's balanced underneath the leg for whatever it is that the horse presents to us on an individual basis.